What is up, guys? Yoshio here. I got you a tank review on the Tier 2 Russian main battle tank, the T-55. Now with that out of the way, we're gonna go right into the stats, so here we go. Okay, so the damage is 270, the penetration is 250 millimeters, the damage per minute is 2,925, the reload time is 5.54 seconds, the maximum speed is 50 kilometers an hour. It will not reach that top speed under its own power. It will need to go downhill for that to work. The 0 to 32 kilometer rate is 8.72 seconds. The vehicle mass is 37,195 kilograms. That's kind of heavy. The hull traverse is 35.78 degrees. The camouflage is 14% across the board. The view range on the move is 385 meters. The cannon depression is 5 degrees down, but it's not bad. Plus 4 degrees up, which is The minimum spread is 0.144 degrees. The aim time is 2.29 seconds, and the turn traverse is 41.16 degrees. Now with that, we're gonna go right into the ammo. Now there's 4 different types of ammo, but one of them is stock. That'll be the APCR round. So with that, we're gonna go right into the ammo. For the heat ammo, the sample size is 1. The damage is 248 to 378. The penetration is 300 millimeters. The speed is 900 meters per second, which is not bad. The minimum spread is 0.170 degrees. The aim time is 2.4 seconds. The reload time is 6.1 seconds. The maximum damage bonus is 25%. The fire chance bonus is 300%. And the bonus module damage is 25%. Now with that, we're going to go right into the stock ammo, which is the armor piercing composite rigid. So with that, we're going to go right into the ammo type. For the AP ammo, the cell size is the same. The damage is 234 to 286. The penetration is 225 millimeters, which is not bad. The speed is 1,050 meters per second, which is good. The minimum spread is 0.160 degrees. The aim time is 2.4 seconds, and the reload time is 6.1 seconds. Now with that, we're going to go right into the high explosive. So with that, let's go right into that ammo type. For the HE ammo, the sample size is the same. The damage penetrating is 358 to 438. The damage not penetrating is 60 to 292. The damage range is 1.5 meters. The penetration is 33 millimeters, which is meh. The speed is 700 meters per second, which is slower than the high explosive anti-tank ammo. The minimum spread is 0.180 degrees. The aim time is 2.4 seconds. The reload time is 6.1 seconds. The fire chance bonus is 100%, and the bonus module damage is 50%. So with that, we're going to go right into the armor piercing discarding sabot, which is the top ammo you get for this tank. So with that, we'll go right into the ammo type. For the AP ammo, the cell size is the same. The damage is 243 to 297. The penetration is 250 millimeters. The speed is 1,415 meters per second. That's really fast. The minimum spread is 0.160 degrees. The aim time is 2.4 seconds, and the reload time is 6.1 seconds. Now with that, we're going to go right into the armor, which is my favorite part. So with that, we'll go right into the armor. For the armor, the hit point is 1500. The hull is 100 millimeters in the front, 80 in the sides, 45 in the rear. The whole composition is steel. The turret is 200 millimeters in the front, 172 in the sides, 142 in the rear. The turret composition is steel. Before we get into the actual gameplay, I want to point something out to you, which will be the next part. And this is something I experienced while playing this T-55, trying to get a tank review ready. Yeah, you should see it, because I'll explain why. So with that, we'll go right to this part real quick. During this match, I just struggled a little bit, but pay attention to this M60 driver. I try to take out that one guy, that's the T-56, and it dies. Then I notice, oh god, there's 2 tanks over there and he's taking damage. I'll go turn my turnaround, push forward a little bit, and there it is. Don't be this guy, because that is an absolute douche move. Don't be him. I saw you do that. And I wanted to do it again, doing something to him. So, next match I tried, failed. So, on to the gameplay. After a couple of attempts, I tried doing the matches with the T-55. Now, I had a very good match going on my one T-55, which had a tier 1, and that was top tier. I got disconnected from the server, which is unfortunate. That would have been a great match. Well, this match is good enough. It's on an old map called Operation Cavalry. So, what about this tank? What can you do with the T-55? Well, there's a lot. There's quite a bit you can do. You can definitely snipe with this machine. That's for sure. This gun's pretty accurate. You can probably. This is funny. You could use this tank as a battering ram. Only a tank that are tier 1. You can use it as a battering ram. You can just ram them, they'll just die. So, what I recommend is in PvP. Nope. Don't do that in PvP because it would not be worth it. I do something funny. I use the touchpad and look, it disappears, reappears, disappears, reappears. It's pretty funny. I did that on purpose. I did a little bag and I thought, oh wait a minute, it disappeared. Where did it go? Pause up again. Like, I just gotta push the touchpad. So, that's what I was doing. So, this vehicle is actually rather slow. If you want something faster, I'll do another review on the Type 69. And we're going to compare the two tanks, probably in the next tank review, but I do have a little something special for you. I'm probably going to be doing a funny moments for PlanetSide 2. Now, PlanetSide 2, if most of you don't know, is a game I do usually play as my free time. So, it's quite fun. Now watch this. I'm going to take out this tank right here. Boom, he's dead. And I take out this PT-85 or PT-76 and it dies right then and there. Yeah, it reloads pretty quick, which is actually more of a good thing than a bad thing. You want your reloads to be quick. So that's why I recommend this cruise skill rapid fire if you have a loader. If you don't have a loader, you have to deal with the fact that the reload's gonna be a while. So always, if you have a loader, always put rapid fire for your main battle tanks because you want to constantly deal damage. That's the main trick of the trade for main battle tank players. So for light tank players, it's not really necessary to do that for armor fighting vehicles. That's not necessary. For artillery, yes, you definitely want rapid fire as your loader skill. You definitely want that. That's very, very important. So, the armor is actually quite decent at tier 2. It's actually something I would recommend you take your chance with the armor because as long as you angle, you'll do fine. The way it's designed, it's pretty good. It's 100 millimeters, but it's sloped. Now watch that. That was a good shot. That's not typically across the map, but that was a good distance away. So, like I said, you can snipe with this machine. That was part of it. Now, my team goes to cap. And I decided, you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna go kill one target and then ram the other guy. I mean, but the time I had to reload, I thought I could kill all three if I wanted to, but the other guy killed the other tank. So watch me go. See, I'm going downhill, so I'm going pretty quick. So here's one guy, shoot him on the move, and I keep going. Now there's an M41. Watch the M41. And he's dead. Yeah, you can use this thing as a battering ram if you actually go downhill and ram your target. It's easily done. So the stream for Armored Warfare is still gonna go. It's still in the clear. So I will be doing it still tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. at Mountain Time, and 4 p.m. at Pacific Time. Dope. If you want to be there, that's the exact time you need to be on to my streams. And My Twitch will obviously be down in the description below. Go follow it, because then you'll get a notification when I go live. That's going to be very important. So I got a little life lesson for you as well. And this is still true to this day. Practice what you preach. It is so important. There are people in this world that will say one thing and do a different thing. And that's what we call a hypocrite. By definition, that's what that's called. And that mentality is, do as I say, not as I do. But if you practice what you preach, you end up being the better person rather than being a hypocrite, which is something I don't recommend at all. So I do practice what I preach a lot of the time. And what I do for these videos is I want to give people the tools they need to play these tanks effectively. Now, there's another thing that you can give me feedback. I have no problem with getting feedback from you guys. That's one thing I want, is feedback. If you have an idea for a tank that you want me to review, I can do that. Absolutely, I'll do it. It's if I had the time for it. So that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, that way you can get to the content first. With that, I'll see you guys later in the stream tomorrow.